VectorCV Interview Training. Part 1. Preparation and Mindset. Hi, I'm Paul, and in this training, we're going to cover everything you need to know to walk into your next job interview with complete confidence. Let's start with how you prepare, because success doesn't begin at the interview. It begins well before it. Start by researching the company. Dive into their website, read recent news, and study their mission, culture, and products or services. Knowing these details allows you to tailor your answers and shows genuine interest. Employers can always tell when you've done your homework. Next, study the job description carefully. Break it down and make note of the key responsibilities and required skills. Think about your own experiences that match what they're looking for, and prepare clear, concise examples that show how you've succeeded in similar roles. Once you've reviewed the company and role, practice answering common interview questions aloud. Questions like, tell me about yourself, what are your strengths and weaknesses, or why do you want to work here, deserve more than off-the-cuff answers. Structure your responses using the STAR method. That's situation, task, action, and result, to give your answers clarity and impact. Also, prepare your own questions to ask the interviewer. Good questions show you're serious about the role. Ask about team culture, the challenges of the position, or growth opportunities. Finally, plan your outfit well in advance. Choose clean, well-fitting clothes that align with the company's culture. Business professional is always a safe bet, unless the environment is clearly more relaxed. Polish your shoes, keep accessories minimal, and aim for a tidy, well-groomed look. This kind of preparation builds confidence, and when you're confident, you communicate better, carry yourself with ease, and make a lasting impression. VectorCV Interview Training, Part 2. Answering questions and communication. Now that you're fully prepared, let's dive into the interview itself. Specifically, how to answer questions with confidence and communicate clearly both verbally and non-verbally. When the interview begins, remember, first impressions matter. Greet your interviewer with a firm handshake, a genuine smile, and strong eye contact. Introduce yourself clearly and thank them for the opportunity. As you begin answering questions, take a calm breath before you respond. If you need a moment to think, it's perfectly okay to pause. This shows thoughtfulness, not hesitation. Use the STAR method whenever possible. Let's say you're asked, can you tell me about a time you overcame a challenge? You'd begin with the situation. Briefly describe the context. Then explain the task, what needed to be done. Next, describe the action you took. And finally, the result. What happened as a result of your efforts. This structure keeps your answer focused, relevant, and memorable. Speak clearly and avoid filler words like and like. Keep your tone warm and professional. Vary your voice slightly to avoid sounding robotic, and always try to convey enthusiasm for the role and the company. Body language is equally important. Sit up straight with a relaxed posture and avoid crossing your arms. It can seem defensive. Keep your hands visible, but avoid fidgeting. Occasional hand gestures can help emphasize points, but keep them natural. Maintain steady eye contact, but don't stare. Just enough to show you're engaged. If you're in a panel interview, be sure to make eye contact with each interviewer while answering. And remember, confidence isn't about knowing all the answers. It's about being composed, authentic, and clear. VectorCV Interview Training. Part 3. Post-interview strategy and growth. You've just walked out of the interview room or logged off the video call, and now it's time to finish strong. What you do next can leave a lasting impression. Start by sending a thank you email within 24 hours. Keep it short, sincere, and professional. Thank them for their time. Briefly reiterate your interest in the position and mention one thing you enjoyed discussing. This reinforces your enthusiasm and shows good etiquette. If you were interviewed by a panel, send a tailored message to each person when possible. Mentioning a detail from your interaction with them can make it more personal. Then, reflect on your performance. Write down what went well and what could have been better. This step helps you grow. Were there questions you stumbled on? Make a note and prepare better responses for next time. The more interviews you do, the sharper you become. If you don't hear back within the timeline they gave you, it's okay to send a polite follow-up email after a week or so. Express continued interest and ask if there's any update on the hiring decision. Regardless of the outcome, keep building your skills. Take every interview as a learning opportunity. Keep your resume updated with each new achievement, and revisit your cover letter with each application to tailor it for the next role. Also, practice mock interviews regularly. Use your phone or computer to record yourself answering common questions. Review your tone, posture, and language. This kind of self-review sharpens both your confidence and delivery. Remember, interviewing is a skill, and like any skill, the more you practice, the better you get. Stay professional, stay prepared, and trust your growth. With VectorCV, you've got the tools, and now the strategy. You're ready? Go land that job.